take time out to thank Mike and Julie Bates for hosting this event. I cannot say enough about how much Mike and Julie and their staff have done for Pool in Arizona. They're just Pool and charities. They're the best. I want to thank Lenny Marshall on the Grill TV for streaming all weekend.
Thanks,
it's a hard job to sit back there all day long watching these matches.
I will, Scott. I
Watching
will.
one pocket, but Lenny's a one pocket freak, so we sure appreciate you, Lenny. I want to thank myself for putting this tournament together. I think I did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
So here we go for the finals. From San Diego, Louie Ulrich. And from Tempe, Colby's corner pocket, Scott the Freezer Frost. This is a race to 5, no time limit on this match. Let's get it on, guys. Last flag.
All right, guys. We're getting started here.
How's it going, Lenny?
Pretty good. What about you, Jay?
All right, you having fun?
Oh, yeah. You know
You've been streaming all weekend, haven't you?
Yeah.
Huh?
We've had a lot of good matches.
Yeah, that's because you kept me off this table.
Yeah.
I'd have killed the stream if I'd have been on here.
Did you? You got to play a few matches there, huh? You did that,
I
right?
played 4 matches, you know. So I got knocked out by Bernie.
Huh.
He's a good player.
Oh, yeah, he is. Definitely.
It's a race to 5, guys. I see somebody asked if it's a race to 3.
Yeah, race to 5 finals.
This could be a long match. Lenny, this could be 3 hours plus.
Yeah.
Of course, fortunately, we got 2 players that don't waste any time.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Gus would probably play Louie even, one pocket.
Yeah, but I don't know if he would really like it. But, you know, yeah, they'd probably end up... Because I think Gus was talking yesterday that he would have played Parika, you know, if he stuck around. He would try to get a ball, but he would play him even. I was like, well, he's got a lot of heart.
Well, Jose has slipped a little bit the last couple of years. He's still a dangerous player, but the difference I see in his game is he misses balls once in a while.
Yeah.
Jay versus Lenny matchup after final. Yeah, we're gonna play. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it. Yeah, yeah. I will play bank pool. I'm trying to get a bank pool game here, but the only guy who really wants to play me is Trace, and he's way too good, I think. But fortunately for me, Trace has been busy. Trace Kane has done a great job of running this tournament all weekend.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good tournament. I don't think if the Chuck tournament was going on at the same time, I think the turnout here would have been full field.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, boy, Louie got away with that break.
Trick break.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do on the break. You want the cue ball to go to the end rail first, not the side rail.
Ideally, right?
Yeah, yeah. It can be a disaster if that cue ball goes past those balls, but as it turned out, it became a great safety with the cue ball buried in the pack. Scott's got a problem right here.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Well, the age-old question, Lenny, what would Efren do?
Yeah, yeah. Here, it's
something like this. You got a kick. You know, that's not a bad shot.
Yeah, even a good shot. Yeah.
He was trying to go under those 2 balls, and if he tickled the bottom edge of one ball, it would have been a legal shot.
Yeah.
That's kind of I saw Ronnie Allen play a lot, and Ronnie, when he was in a bad spot, he never minded taking a scratch, just rolling the cue ball over to where it was out of play for the next shot.
Yeah. He didn't want to take a scratch into the stack because Louie was just going to take another one back. But he took a good scratch. You know?
That's the kind of safety that Ronnie would play. You'd rarely see him just touch the cue ball like some of these guys do. He would roll the cue ball somewhere where he didn't give up any shot, and now the cue ball was out of that trap, because if you tap it, you leave it in that hole.
Yeah, and the guy's just going to tip-tap back it with a 3 foul.
Right.
It's no good.
Well, from here, Scott's got a chance to do something. And he did. He did.
It's a pretty good shot.
He cleared both balls away from the corner pocket. Well, I hope you guys all got a good seat, because this could be a long match here.
Yeah, I think we're in for a pretty long one. I mean, race to 5, you know. I'd say, what do you think, over or under 3 hours?
Well, with these two guys, I say under 3 hours.
Yeah. I think you might be right about that.
But Lenny, if there's one or two of those long games where they start sending balls up table,
yeah, and then
all that's out the
distance,
window.
You know? If it goes all the way, you know.
Right. But both these guys are the kind of players that if they get a shot, they're going to try and run balls.
Oh, yeah. And they're enjoyable to watch, you know, because they move at a decent pace where it keeps you watching.
They maintain
They
your
don't
interest.
lull you to sleep with their stroke or any of that stuff, you know, which is good. You know, the past couple times that these two guys have met up, you know, I think it's Louie's gotten the best of it, you know.
Yeah, Louie has definitely beaten Scott.
Yeah.
A couple times that I know of.
I think in Mountain View, I think he got him a couple times there.
He beat him in L.A. once, too.
So.
That was a tournament. Silver Ochoa won that tournament like 3 years ago, and Scott finished second. Mm-hmm. But I think Louie sent Scott to the loser side. See, that was one of those shots. Louie took a deliberate foul.
Yeah.
So they both owe a ball. Both players are going to 9 now. Pool Hustler and Jade, and there's a couple guys I know.
That's not going to get it, I don't think.
Yeah, Scott took a little bit of a chance there.
Yeah. I don't know if he can make the 14. It's tight. He's looking at it.
Hey, Russ, how are you, buddy? Can you see, is he blocked on that 14 ball?
Yeah.
Does the 10 have him blocked?
It looks like he is.
That's a real good move in one pocket, guys, when you can leave a guy a long shot at his pocket, but with balls in the way. If you can put a couple balls in front of your pocket, you force him to try to play defense. He can't shoot at his hole right now. Scott's got that 13 ball close to his pocket and 3 other balls right around it. This is the first really critical shot of this game.
Yeah, he's got to do something here, you know, and Scott's got some strength on the side with the way those balls are.
Looks like he's going to just shoot directly at the 13, Lenny, and just clear it out of there.
I like that shot.
Yeah, but he needs to stick the cue ball.
Yeah, right there. Just stop the cue ball.
He did it. He did it. He did what he wanted to do. Well executed by Louie.
Yeah, Louie's a tough customer, I'll tell you that. Jeez. So did you find any action while you're here so far?
Yeah, I made a couple side bets. I've been a little bit lucky, a couple $100 today.
Yeah. That's always good.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, how
I'm
many
way
hours
behind
away,
for this
you know?
trip.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like how many hours did it take you to drive here?
no, I flew over and rented a car. because I have a daughter up in Sedona, so I went to visit her. I came earlier in the week. I went up there for a couple of days, and then I come down here for this tournament. So I don't know if you guys have ever been up to Sedona, but it's one of the most beautiful places on the planet.
Yeah, I've been there. It's really nice.
I mean, there's nothing like that.
That's a nice place. Real peaceful. It has this energy about it that's really.
You know, people
really
come
good.
from all over the world to visit Sedona, Arizona. Well, Louie's got the right idea there.
Yeah.
Put your man up on the end rail and put some balls in the way. Scott's looking like he wants to shoot at that.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't think he can shoot it.
The 12 don't go.
Yeah.
It don't go.
And he's got. And the 11's got him blocked on that 14 ball. It looks like he wants to shoot that 3 ball.
Yeah.
But that's.
I think that's the only one
the
peeking
game
out.
would be on the line if he shot
Yeah.
that. Well, even though he gave up a ball, that was a very successful shot for Scott.
Oh, yeah. That was nice. But I think he can bank the 12 and stick his cue ball there and move it over. Unless this ball spots up in the way.
You know, Lenny, from that distance, that's not an easy shot he just shot.
Not at all.
It's easy to
Not
give
at
up a shot there.
I think he's going to bank the 12 here and freeze him up on the 3.
Yeah, you can bank the 12 into those balls like that. Like it wouldn't be. You know what he'd really like to do is slide under that 6 ball and just tickle the bottom of it. No, he's not going that way. He's shooting this 9 ball. This is a very hard shot when you're up close to it like this.
Look at this. It didn't take at all.
Yeah, you're not going to take much English like that. But he controlled the cue ball fairly well.
It's a good shot. Hey, there's Chris, California Billiard Club. Nice to see you on here, Chris.
Hey, Chris, how are you, man?
He's going into the stack here. 2 rails. He missed the ball.
Hey, he lost the ball there.
Yeah.
He fouled.
Yeah,
Forgot to hit the ball. Chris, I was just talking with people down here today. There aren't many big rooms like this. This is a huge room, probably 15 to 20,000 square feet, about the same size as your room at the California Billiard Club. But they've got a highly motivated owner here, Mike Bates, a very similar guy to you. Hopefully you can meet him someday. And he's got a wide variety of things to do here. You've got darts, you've got ping pong, shuffleboard.
I got everything.
Full bar, which I think is a necessity to own a big room like this.
I mean, they got diamond tables, Valley, Brunswicks, 8-foot, bar table, they got everything. So.
And very good food. A very similar operation to what you have up in Mountain View.
Yeah. No snooker tables, they're 3 cushion though.
Yeah.
So where are you off to next, Jay? Where's your next?
I'm going to the U.S. Open in a couple of days. I go early. They moved the U.S. Open to a new location, so I'm going early to actually help them with the logistics of setting up the room.
Huh. Very cool. How did he hit this ball? A little bit harder. It was in the money.
That's a nice shot by Scott.
Yeah. He hit it great.
I think Scott still owes a ball. Louie paid his ball.
Well, what do you see here, Jay?
Well, what he's concerned about, obviously, is that 5 ball.
Yeah.
You know, he's not looking at it, but he could potentially, he's going to look up table, because if he can keep the cue ball behind the pack, then Scott's got no shot at the 5 ball.
Yeah. I think.
I don't think he can go around the pack and spin into it. I don't think there's any way to hit that 5 from where he is.
It's a tough spot. Only good thing is Scott owes 2 balls, and
He can't quite see enough of the 14 to bank it. He could bank the 13 ball, but it's a little bit of a funny angle.
I think I'd roll the 12 in and just put him on the end rail with like a steep cut on the 5 maybe.
That's a possibility. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah. I think that's
as soon as you said it, that's where he put the cue on the table.
I mean,
well,
gotta do
yeah.
something,
See, even if Scott can cut the 5 ball in, which he could from up there, he can't control the cue ball.
yeah.
He's going to try and masse around these balls. This is a dangerous shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't like it. I don't really like that shot either.
No.
He could also kick. He's looking at kicking off the end rail. Problem with this shot, Lane, maybe not. Maybe he's just playing a safety. Let's see. Yeah.
It over where I said. Set it over there on the rail.
He's going to let Scott shoot from off the end rail.
I would have liked, he would have liked to have him over a little bit more than that, but
yeah, because Scott can
make
thin this ball,
problem.
and if he can miss the pack and go up down the table, he'll have a shot.
Yeah, he'll get on some balls here.
That's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to miss the pack and have the cue ball go up and down the table.
And I don't know if he's got a bank. I don't think the 1 banks past the 2. And
I don't think so.
He's got a bad angle on the deuce to bank that.
Yeah, he didn't hit that one. But that was the advantage. Louie left him right on the end rail where he just couldn't control the cue ball.
That was it was a correct shot. He didn't really have much else.
Well, Scott did the smartest thing. He brought a ball over to his side of the table.
Yeah. And I don't know if Louie can hit the 1 at all. He might be able to catch the edge of it, but that's not good enough.
You get the feeling with these two guys, Lenny, that somebody's going to get a shot and run balls.
Yeah, you're just waiting for, whoever really makes the first real mistake, and they're going to get opened up.
Well, now because of that last shot, now the pack is opened up. There's balls spread out everywhere.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a little better situation for Scott on his pocket with that 3-9. Scott's got so much firepower.
Oh, he does.
Man, once he makes that first ball and gets position, he's like 50-50 to run out.
Yeah. This was a good tournament for the players that showed up. I mean, I couldn't believe that.
Strong field.
4,000 at it. All the money stays in the tournament. All the entry money, nothing comes out. You don't see that. So
it was
often.
a great deal.
Yeah.
It was a great deal.
Yeah.
Scott's going to try and bank this 2 ball.
Wow. Want to play him some bank pool?
No, he's barred.
No, yeah, right.
He's barred.
He's the only one in here, right?
He's totally barred.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about a handicap with him.
Everybody else can get some bank pool with him.
Yeah, I'll play almost anybody.
Yeah.
Make some kind of game. But Scott, he's a little intimidating.
Well, got a little cut here. Uh-oh. He's fine.
He's all right.
Yeah,
he's all right.
fine.
He's got that 1. He can come across table for the 3.
Yeah.
I think the 9 goes too.
Yeah.
Scott would like to do something here on the next shot and break those balls out. This might be the shot right here. Yeah, I think he's got the angle off the 3. There's enough balls there for him to run out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
you
think
take,
that worked. I don't
No.
think that worked. Well, he might have a combination 15-9.
And then he bumps to 10, probably.
And
He's going to catch the top of the 4.
This is not an easy shot
No,
here.
not at all. But he shoots these usually pretty well. Oh, no good.
No.
And he's off Louie a shot.
Scott's not too happy about missing that combination.
Because Louie's going to run some balls here.
Lenny, any combination from distance, there's a degree of difficulty.
There's pretty good separation in the steep angle, right?
The best I ever saw, everybody talked about Ronnie Allen, the greatest one-pocket player. There's a reason why he was the best in his generation. He was the best I ever saw at shooting combinations in one pocket, even off-angle combinations. He just had the ability to figure out exactly where to hit that ball.
Yeah.
You know what an advantage it is when you can make all kinds of combinations? And I mean, if he shot at a combination, even 3 balls, he rarely missed it.
Huh.
Now, if it would have been Ronnie in his prime shooting that combination, I'd have emptied out my pockets betting on
That
it.
he's going to make it.
He just didn't miss him.
Yeah.
Well, that missed combination could cost Scott this first game.
Oh yeah, Louie is running the balls real well here. He's probably, I don't know if he's going to touch the 9 here. I kind of like him touching the 9 here off the 15, you know what I mean? Maybe making the 9 here for him.
Well, he's more, yeah, he wanted to hit it. He wanted to move it out a little bit where maybe he could bank it next.
Yeah.
He's going to probably go all the way up table here and try to get behind the 13 and the 6.
Yeah, get down there and keep running the balls.
Nice touch, but he's going to hit it. He didn't want to hit that 6 ball.
Okay. He's going to have to give him this 9 ball, I think.
Well, he might be able to clear that 9 out of there. Whether he wants to or not, I don't know. We'll see. Is he going to just give him this ball? No, he
took it out.
Nicely. Boy, this is nice. He almost hit the cue ball there.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sporty.
Let's see what score we got. So Louie's ahead 5-3. Louie's ahead 5-3, and now we've got balls down table.
Yeah. Now you get to see some of the moving, jockeying back and forth, you know.
I'll tell you, this is an area where Scott's game has improved dramatically in the last couple of years. He plays great when the balls are down table.
Oh yeah, he can move pretty well. A lot of people don't see too much of his moving because they see all the ball running, you know. They don't realize how good the guy moves and his end game is strong, you know. Well, here comes Louie, and he's, I don't know if he's swinging at something or not, no? He might have left Scott a shot here on the 9 ball. Or the 13. Let's see which one. Yeah, he's got the 9. Made it pretty good. In the hole. Nice bank shot there by Scott Frost. And your ball count now is 5-4 in favor of Louie. This is the first game. This is the finals. 4,000 at it. 1 pocket. Live from Bullshooters in Phoenix, Arizona. Wow. I don't know if he's going to try to bank the 3 or not. He might be able to spin this. Maybe the cue ball will go down at the 7 ball.
So you're going through a stage where
Oh, he's got it close, and Louie's probably going to move this ball away. I don't see him really shooting the 7 ball, but you never know. Depends on how he's feeling. So it's tied up 5-5.
Congratulations. You had a good tournament.
It's 5-5, the ball count now. Scott made 2 great banks. And he's got a ball by his hole.
I don't know if Louie looked to see, can he make that 12 ball?
No, I don't think so. He's looking at it.
Well, this one might not work too well. This one might not work too well. Fortunately for him, the cue ball got high enough up there where I don't know if Scott really wants to try to cut this ball. Boy, look at this. He wasting a second.
Yeah, and with a lot of inside here.
This is a backwards cut shot here.
Yeah, a lot of inside. Shortened it up too much.
He overcut it.
Yeah.
He overcut it. But you know, I don't care who you are, Lenny. You're cutting a ball like that. It's a little bit of guesswork.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now, in shots like that, those really off-angle cut shots, Efren was the best. Somehow he could see those angles better than anybody I ever saw. He seemed like he always knew where the path was to the pocket. Well, Louie tried to go 2 rails here.
Because he wants to lay down.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it did lay down enough where Scott ain't going to try to pull it over there.
But, you know, it's a very difficult shot when you're that far away. See, he was lucky he didn't leave that ball in the pocket. But the good thing he did, look where he left Louie. He left him on the end rail.
And not really in the greatest position. I don't know if he can catch the 13 full here.
Yeah, the problem with this is there's 2 balls down there.
Yeah.
This is the advantageous situation you always look for in one pocket, is where you got one ball near your pocket, another ball higher up that blocks that first ball. That's the ideal situation. And this is a problem for Louie here. This is one of those situations where you can easily make a mistake.
And I think he might have if he clips these balls.
I'll tell you what, that 14-12, Scott looked at it. It's a little bit of an off angle.
Yeah.
No, he wants to shoot the 7. He's going to bank that 7. And this guy banks so good that I fully expect his ball to end up close to the pocket, if not in. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Kind of look like that. He might bank this one too. He'll probably bank.
He could have banked 14 stop, but I think he's going to shoot the 13.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't, because he could bank the 14 and stick the cue ball on that 12.
That would have been a great shot.
I guess he just likes this shot a lot. And you can see what now he's going to bank this 11 next. It almost doesn't matter where the cue ball stops here. Almost from any angle, he can bank this ball. The only way he wouldn't is if he was straight in on it.
Yeah.
And he's a pretty big favorite.
Yeah.
Let this guy have an open bank.
I know, right? Oh, first
Nice
game.
run out.
Pretty good.
Game 1, Mr. Cross, 1-0.
That's nice. Somebody's offering to help you take, I guess that's San Jose Dick, to Derby City.
Oh, yeah, he wants to go to Derby?
It was nice to see Dick here yesterday.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty good.
Yeah, he's he's about, I think he's about 76 or 77. Boy, he was a phenomenal player in his day.
Let me tell you something. On the West Coast, he was the second best one-pocket player after Ronnie.
Yeah.
Your man here in San Jose Dick, I saw him in his prime.
Yeah.
He was a strong player, had a lot of heart for money, had no quit in him. And he could play other games, but one pocket, he was tough. He was too tough. He was the real deal.
I mean, he only stopped gambling and playing bull in the past year.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he did not. He had no problem. Let's play for 24 hours. Who do you know at 75 years old is going to drink a bottle of Yukon Jack?
And I'll tell you what, he didn't play anything like he used to either.
Yeah, and he just does. Yeah, he just wants to. He just wants to raise the bet,
Yeah, he always was a long player.
Yeah.
I never seen him quit on a guy. I mean, the only time he ever quit is if the guy quit him.
Yeah.
He just keep playing.
Yeah. Well, 3 rails around. Try to hit the 7.
Lenny, as Freddie the Beard likes to say, he was a through ticket, meaning if you could beat him, you could win all his money. But you know what? Nobody ever could beat him. That was the problem. He would have been a through ticket. The only person I ever saw beat him was Ronnie, and Ronnie was giving him, I think he was giving him 9-8, 8-7. And that was not much of a spot from Ronnie Allen.
No, not at all, right?
Ronnie was kind of like Scott. Ronnie give good players 10-6.
Yeah.
I mean, good players.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, he gives every player in the state of Arizona, and there's some pretty solid players. They all get 10-6.
Yeah, exactly. Like Bernie.
Yes. And Bernie finished 7th in the one pocket at Derby City this past year.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you, That's unbelievable.
Well, Scott is, I'd say, by anybody's estimation, he's probably one of the top 3 one-pocket players in the world today.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I think you got to put Efren still up there, and Shane.
Yep.
Shane's been playing phenomenal.
Yeah.
they were talking about maybe Scott and Shane playing a long set of one pocket on Tar, and I believe they'd get a lot of people who would like to see that.
You know, a lot of people would like to see more one pocket. It's, you know, most of the old veteran pool players, they enjoy this game so much because there's so much variety to it.
Yeah. One pocket's really, wow. Yeah, you let it leak out.
You know, 9-ball and 10-ball and 8-ball, they're pretty standard games, and you see pretty much the same thing game after game, the same variety of shots. One pocket, you might see a shot that you've never seen before in your life.
Yeah, that's true.
And there's so much creativity in one pocket.
You're always wondering what they're going to do, and sometimes you're surprised with some of the stuff that they come up with. You know?
Scott acts like he's unhappy with that shot. I don't see why. He's got an angle he can come across and get on the other side of the pack. He's got to hit this. You got to hit this ball solid.
Right? So
you got to hit this ball solid.
Maybe that's what he doesn't like about it, but I think he's okay. There we go.
Look at this. This is perfect. This is perfect.
You know, I don't think one pocket's ever been as popular as it is now. I think it's...
Every city I go to, the main pool room has always got a hardcore group of one pocket players, just like you have here in Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
You got a good 30 or 40 people that love this game, and they were here every day watching the tournament.
And all ability levels, too, all the way up the ladder, you know?
Yeah, one pocket is alive and well, believe me.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought, you know, if you would have went back into, I don't know, 50s and 60s, that one pocket would be more popular than straight pull. And I think one pocket is right now more popular than straight pull.
This is weird. Was he trying that? Was he shooting that ball 4 rails? That was a crazy shot.
Wow.
He shot the 11 ball 4 rails and tapped the 15 over to his pocket. You know, we didn't get a chance to really look at that, but I think he played that shot.
I think he did too.
And look at this. All of a sudden, he's got the ball hanging in the hole. He's got 2 other balls close, and the cue ball is blocked.
Well, he's up 3 balls to -1 this game. It's looking pretty good, you know, for him. But I think Louie's going to maybe billiard off this ball and make it. Yeah.
But he's going to give up a bank shot here.
Yeah. He had to do something there, you know. It just didn't work out for him. It was funny, when this day started, you know, Scott was on the loser side and Louie's playing for the hot seat. And he goes to Louie, he goes, I'll bet you 500 I make it to the finals with you. You know, just like that. And Louie's like, no, it's okay. And Scott had to beat, you know, a few guys, you know, to get there.
Well, Scott's thinking about this. He's got this bank on the 12 ball here, but the 6 is a problem for him. If he shoots the 12 ball bank, he must make it.
Yeah.
But knowing Scott, I don't see him ducking.
No.
Yeah, he shot right at it. He shot right at it. He made it. Ooh, it just wobbled in. See, he needed to make that ball.
Yeah,
But now the 8's out in the open. There's the 13. He might be able to find the 4 balls he needs.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a.
He only needs 2 balls. Yeah, it looks like the 13-11. Oops. Did he go too far? No, he's all right. He's all right. And just like that, Scott Frost is leading 2-0. It's a long race, though, a race to 5. Yeah, I see Shannon Dalton mentioned. Listen, if Shannon's playing, he's a top player. He's at all games, but one pocket and banks are his best game. The last 2 or 3 years, Shannon's been so involved with his tour that he hasn't played as much pool, but it seems like this year I see him playing in more tournaments. Before, he would not play in tournaments like the one going on in Louisiana because he would have a conflicting event that he was running.
He was always too busy doing his own thing.
Yeah.
But he's I really like his one pocket game. They're gonna have that AccuStats Invitational coming up. That one pocket, I think that thing's coming up in about 6 months.
Yeah.
On the 5x10 and.
Oh, that's going to be popular.
Oh yeah. I mean, they did that 8-ball on the 5x10, and it was pretty cool to watch. It was one of my favorite, live stream events that I've watched. It was really good.
The 10-ball tournament on the 10-foot table that we just did. We've done two of. Well, no, that was our first one. The one down in Tunica.
Yeah,
it was very popular.
Yeah, I like the. It's new. It's something fresh and different, and it's challenging for those players. I mean, 8-ball on the 5x10. It was something to watch, but
Pretty good break shot by Louie here.
Oh yeah. Really
This is a challenge for Scott to escape this break.
Escape he did. Jeez.
Well, I don't know how to describe that shot. You just got to watch it.
Yeah.
There's no description for a shot like
peach,
it.
hon.
when the magic's working, it's working, right?
Chase come over and said, "That's a peach."
Yeah. Oh.
He's all right.
Yeah, that was a pretty fortunate shot, But he felt he had to do something there.
Once again, it kind of reminds me of Ronnie. The way Ronnie used to play one pocket, Lenny, is he had a way of shooting into the pack where he'd get balls rolling towards. He used to call it funneling balls towards his hole. Yeah, he'd get 2 or 3 balls at a time running towards the pocket, and if one of them fell in, that was the end of that rack.
He's running out.
I mean,
I never got to see him.
Well, his
play
run.
anywhere
Let me tell you
his
something.
prime.
His run out looked kind of like this.
No. It's like I think the only video I've seen of him was playing Danny DiLiberto, and
That
he was
match.
he was past his prime.
That was the tail end when he was.
Yeah.
He probably already slipped about 1 ball, but he still was good. He still played very good. That was the match I took. That was 1988, and that was here in
Golden
Phoenix, by the
8-ball,
way. Yeah, that was the last time I actually saw Ronnie play good. I thought he played good. Oh, Scott, where you going, man? Scott lost his cue ball there. He was trying to go 3 rails for position on that 12 ball.
Yeah, and if he would have made that ball and got on the 12, I think he was out. Yeah, that was it. Didn't need it.
That's the only problem, Lenny, when you play as fast as Scott. Every once in a while there's a shot like that. Well, you better take a moment and really think about it.
When you're going to turn the cue ball loose,
Yeah,
especially,
exactly.
Ball count right now is
5-0.
Yeah.
That was it. He was playing shape for his out ball. He scratched on the 7th ball.
Yeah,
Boy, that ball really wobbled in there. That was
This is a standard diamond, 4.5-inch pockets.
Yeah.
It's like a derby,
I got one of the diamonds they used at the Sands. The first year they put them at the Sands about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little bit tight. They're about 4 3/8. And
nice shot there.
boy, look at this. This might have worked out good. And I'll tell you, the difference, that little bit of difference, my table plays a little bit tougher.
Oh, yeah. The first generation of diamond tables, those play tougher. I think. The old diamonds? Because there's this room Skipping Jans that has a bunch of them.
Boy, look at that. That ball rolled dead. He got a little funny here. He didn't want to lose that one. He can cut that 1 ball in, but
He might cut the 1 and go down into the 5-6 with the cue ball. Unless you know what I mean?
it's very possible. Or he might just try to go around the balls. But this is one where you got to kind of turn the ball loose.
Yeah, he went
Wow,
to
he
the
did
5-6.
it. He did it, and he got away with it. The problem with this shot, even though he can make the 5, is the cue ball is going to run into the 6s. He's going to have to use a lot of high right English to get out of that
Spin
spot.
out to the 14, right?
And I don't know that he can.
Yeah.
This is all brought on by that unfortunate shot by Scott. Yeah, that worked. That worked.
Oh, wow, the 6 hit the 14.
Yeah, he got a little bit he got a little bit unlucky there.
So we're going to probably see Scott get back to the table here.
Well, guess what? The match is tied 5. The game is tied 5-5 now, just like that.
Yeah. Scott, believe me, sitting in that chair, he'd love to be up 3-0 right now.
I got a feeling after Louie walks around the table, he's going to end up shooting that 3 ball. I mean, he's smart enough to know that he got himself back in the game. Why take a chance? Well, he might prove me wrong. Let's see.
He wanted to open those up towards his hole, you know?
Yeah. Well, he put the 9 where the 9 will go.
Yeah.
Not much Scott can do here except play it safe. He really opened him up there.
He's just going to move the 4-ball here over to his side and bring his cue ball back down. I mean, I don't see anything else.
But once again, we're in a situation, this end game, I like Scott.
Yeah.
He probably from all the one pocket he's played the last few years against top players, this is an area where I see him, he has really improved his game. He knows the moves at the end.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, this is one of the big skills in one pocket is what do you do when you're down to the last 3, 4, 5 balls and they're all spread out? Some guys get baffled.
I think, you know, when I moved to Phoenix, I seen Scott's game get better. In the past, when I moved to Phoenix, then I just seen him progress. I mean, he had already been progressing, but I seen him keep progressing. Where some people were like, I don't know if, you know, they couldn't put him in the top 3 or even top 5. But then I just seen him progress from that, you know, top 10 maybe to, you know, up to number 1 pretty much, you know.
And I'll tell you
At one
what,
point, you know.
Money, he's
He's
still
playing
improving.
fine. Oh yeah, I told him. I said, "This is your prime right now." I said, "You're, you know, if you live well, you're gonna increase for, you know."
Scott's a smart guy. Uh-oh, look out. And he takes his game seriously.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest differences I see him now compared to, say, 5 years ago. He's a much more mature man.
Yeah, he's growing up. Yeah.
And, you know, he's made some money in his life, and he realizes that if he maintains his skill, there's a chance for him to actually make a living at this game.
Oh, yeah.
A decent living.
I mean, he's in the past couple of years, he's made more money than a lot of the top players, even some of the ones that are ranked in the top 5.
Yeah,
you know?
well,
guys.
he's made some good games. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. So, you know, you know, you look at it, and some of the pool players, they're making some money. Some of them, you know.
Oh, if
But
you
got to play
the guys making a living are top 5 or 10 players in the world.
Yeah.
Look at this shot.
Oh wow.
He lost his cue ball there.
He was really trying to go for.
He was going 4 rails.
Yeah,
He wanted to
yeah,
go
it
4
was
rails. But you know what? That's a high risk
Yeah.
shot.
And see, I don't think you would have seen Scott shoot that same shot.
No, that's a little too careless.
Because, you know, this is, you know, you're in the finals here. There's some good money to be won, you know. I think the difference between first and second is probably $1,500.
3,400 and then 2,000 for second. So
Yeah.
this is a $1,400 match.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm going to run get a drink real
Yeah, you
quick
do
while
it up.
Scott's taking a break. I'll be
Okay.
right back. You want a drink?
no, I got a water right here. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you all tuning in and hanging out. If you could, spread the word on AZ Billiards, onepocket.org, on Facebook. You can click that share tab in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen and let people know that we're here and we got some live one-pocket action for you guys. Scott Frost, Louie Ulrich, and the finals 4,000 out at one pocket here from Bullshooters in Phoenix. Scott Frost leading 2-0 in a race to 5. He just got that one ball from Louie's foul.
So he only made one ball from that spot.
Yep. Yeah, there was really nothing open for him, you know. But
You mean he couldn't create?
this is always tricky here, you know. Scott's got a ball on his side, and it's like, you know, Louie doesn't want to do anything too careless.
I think
he
Louie's
got two balls in the spot here, you know.
I think he's got to shoot that 14 ball.
Yeah, two-railer.
And he's got to be careful he doesn't leave Scott a bank at that back ball.
I got to give you at least two what?
He's shooting in his pocket.
Yeah.
He hit it pretty good.
And
but
look where the cue ball's going.
He's
Six going to help him?
Yeah, Scott will shoot this 6 ball here.
Yeah.
And the good thing is he can shoot the 6 and bring the cue ball all the way down table below that 14.
Yeah. So
or if he makes a 6, then he can bank the 14 next.
Good shot.
See, he got down below the 14. He got a pretty severe angle, but I still think he'll bank this ball. This is one of his real strengths, his bank game.
Oh, yeah. You know, John Brumback says that Scott is like one of his most, you know, the feared guy who would fear in a tournament, you know, drawing is Scott Frost, you know?
Yeah.
Dwayne Banks, yeah. I mean, I think he...
and John Brumback might be the best bank bull player in the country right now.
Yeah. One of the best that ever lived, right?
Yeah. Well, this is not going to work. This is going to...
No. Louie's conceded.
Louie's going to give him that ball.
Yeah.
Now it's 2-0.
That's actually 3-0.
Was it 3-0?
Yeah.
I lost count. It's happening.
It's moving quick, huh? We're only 45 minutes into the match.
Well, I think we made the over and under 2 hours, but
yeah,
if it continues like this, it'll be under. But I mean, I expect Louie. I would, if I had to handicap this match, I would have said Louie would get like at least 2 or 3 games. But
yeah, I would say, you know, like maybe a game on the wire, you know, something like that would be it.
But Louie's body language is not good right now. He's a little slumped in his chair. And that's one thing about Louie is, even though he's a world-class player and he's played at major tournaments against top players and done well, he does get a little down on himself sometimes. Scott used to also, but Scott's kind of matured past that point.
His attitude's become more positive, you know?
Yeah.
And that's important, you know, to have that positive attitude. I think you realize. You see Efren, he's got that attitude. You know.
You accept what happens.
Yeah.
You got to be able to rebound from a bad game or a bad shot.
roll, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, some guys get a bad roll and they let it eat them alive, you know? Yeah. Double them up.
Well, Louie's trying to use that strategy where he leaves distance, takes a foul, but I'm not so sure that's a strategy you want to use with this guy right here.
I don't know what Scott's going to do here. I don't really see anything too great. I don't think he's going to, you know, if that 12 ball isn't there, he might go 2 rails into the stack and then up table, but the 12's in a funky spot.
Well, Scott's thinking about all possibilities. These were the kind of situations, if the pack was sitting right, I used to see Ronnie Lenny, and you'll appreciate this, he would shoot 2 rails out of the other corner into the bottom of the pack, and he knew how to hit just like this shot right here. Let's see if he can execute this shot. That's what he wants to do. Exactly.
Yeah.
That was a patented Ronnie Allen shot, and I know Scott never got to see Ronnie his best, but Ronnie knew how to hit the pack where he might get 2 or 3 balls going towards his hole, and if one of them went in, that rack was over.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw him win games from spots like that. Now that pack was not sitting particularly
the 12
good.
was sitting out, you know.
But look at how good Scott came out. I mean,
he hit the 12 perfect. You know,
I mean, that strategy by Louie turned out to be not so good.
I don't know if that combination goes past the 3 or not. I don't think so.
It won't go past the 3, but if the 3 gets out of the way, it'll go.
Yeah.
So. he sees something there. Maybe it's a 10 ball. Yeah, it's a 10 ball. He wanted to hit the 10 off the 6. He looked like it.
And he sold out the 13.
Yeah, he
to
sold
him.
out the 13.
But he's got a lot of strength on his side. That's the only good thing about it, you know? And the balls are not favoring Louie at all.
Well, Louie's looking at that 9, what is it, the 9-12 ball.
Yeah, I don't.
If that goes, he's got a chance to get some balls here. Let's see. No, he's playing for the 5 ball.
Oh, these are going to open up.
Yeah. He's got a pretty severe angle on this 5 though.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a shot. He's got to make the ball.
Yeah.
He
for
must
sure.
make the ball.
Oh, boy.
And he didn't. You see, that's no good. Hanging up that ball is no good.
So that's going to get a lot
That's
of
one of
balls
the,
here, huh?
yeah, it's one of those situations where you don't even want to hang the ball up. It's just not going to help you.
Thanks for sharing that on onepocket.org. I appreciate that. Those guys I know really enjoy watching it. Did he come back far enough? Yeah, he should be all
He's
right.
going to shoot that 12 ball.
Yeah, he's got it.
He didn't quite get as high as he wanted, but
I don't know if he'll
think
get another
it's
shot after this, you know.
Oh no, he'll get a shot if he makes this ball. Boy, you
Got
called
stuck
that
in
one.
there, you
It's
know?
got. I didn't think the cue ball was going to stick. I thought it was going to go up above the pack.
Yeah. He needed to really go through on the ball.
Is he going to try and bank this ball? That's a long reach even for Scott.
Yeah.
Scott's a pretty long, lanky guy. He's probably 6'1".
Yeah, he's about 6'1". Yeah.
Yeah. He can reach. He can reach almost anything. I think he's going for an extension here.
Yeah.
The problem with this shot, when you're stretching this far to bank this ball,
To hit it with
it's
the
hard.
speed and accuracy,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just hard to make a good hit on this ball. I mean, look at this. This is low percentage as far as
Yes,
I'm concerned.
I
This is
agree.
low percentage. And look at how deep it went. See?
Look at this ball. Look at this ball. Oh, my.
Well,
Jelly roll, I think.
you know, Scott said, "Hey, but you know what? This ain't all good." Because what he did is he opened up those 3 balls.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I don't
but
think
maybe-
Louie can make the 5.
Oh,
He's stuck.
Louie's stuck where he can't
Yeah.
shoot the 5.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Well, that was kind of a
That's what I
freaky
mean, you got
roll.
a jelly
That was
roll
kind of a
there.
freaky roll.
Jeez.
I think that shot Scott just tried on the 9 ball was
Yeah.
too high risk.
Yeah, because he would have let Louie
When you're
take control of the
crossing,
game.
when you're good lesson for all you people. He's going to try and mass into this ball, and he got
English will
it.
get around.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot by Louie. When you're crossing a ball from way up table like that, going down across it, you're always going to throw that ball downhill. He just couldn't hit that ball thin enough to make it.
Yeah, yeah, you got to hit it real accurate and a lot of speed, you know, and it's tough to do from there.
Yeah.
So
But the important thing there is when you cross a ball like that, you're going to throw that ball much farther down than you think.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, with this 14, I don't think you're going to see him shoot it because he's jacked up. But how can he clear these balls? You know, I mean,
Yeah, he got a bad angle
yeah,
here.
and being jacked up, you know, they can't really get a good. He can't cue well over this ball.
Sometimes the strategy even good players will use if there's balls in front of the opponent's pocket, you try a splash shot, which means try to move all
Yeah,
the balls.
just
But
rip
here
them
he
all
can't even do that.
No.
He's trying to cut this ball in. Nice shot,
Yeah,
Louie.
that was a good
Nice
shot.
shot.
Still, it's not fun to move these balls. You might just have to tuck them behind the 9. Or is he going to try to bank the 9 and leave his cue ball up into the... Yeah, he banked the 9. And it almost doubled back over.
Well, you better hope it stops. It did. Well, at least he's got Scott in his spot where he can't really clear that cue ball too easily.
No, he's going to have to go off the 9 ball probably.
I mean, the cue ball's all surrounded by balls. But the good news is these balls are all close to his pocket. What Scott would love to do is find a way to get that cue ball down table somewhere.
I think he'll play off the 9 and then just try to get his cue
That's-
ball over and using the
yeah.
1 as a blocker. 1's a pretty big ball, you know.
I'm kind of surprised he doesn't try to kick the 9 in.
It took a foul because this ball spots up, the 1 don't matter.
He took a deliberate scratch there.
But Louie can do something here, I think.
It didn't seem like he needed to take a scratch there. It seemed like he could come off the 9 and shoot basically the same shot. Maybe you saw something I didn't see, Lenny, but it looked like the angle would have been pretty much the same if he'd have come off the edge of the 9.
I think he was trying to get his cue ball to the rail. If he got to the rail, he was in decent shape, you know. Now Louie's got a good chance to move these balls. Yep.
As long as he doesn't scratch.
Unless I don't know if he corner hooked him. And this is not an easy bank anyway.
Louie's leading 2-1 this game, and he's down in the match 3-0.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a critical. If Louie's to have any chance in this match, he must win this game. I mean, 4-0 would be an insurmountable lead. I mean, it looks like Scott made a mistake, but I don't think there's a ball Louie can shoot at here.
I think he knew exactly what he was doing there.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
his cue ball's going that way. So.
Yeah, those 3 balls that are close to his pocket, the 7, 8, and 9, are all blocked by that 11 and 13.
Yeah.
Louie's looking, he'd like to find some ball he could shoot at his pocket, but again, it's one of those situations where even though there's 3 balls out in the open, nothing goes.
15 behind the 9, looks like. Yeah.
Nice touch there.
Yeah, he hit that.
Real nice touch exhibited by Mr. Ulrich. Scott even gave him a compliment. He said, nice shot.
Put him on the stack on those 2 balls. Well, I can't really call it a stack, but, you know.
I think he took a foul here, too.
It's no good, the 8 banks.
Scott says, I'm going backwards.
I don't know if he's going to bank the 8 or not.
Well, Louie can actually move all those balls right here. Well, he's going to bank the 8 ball. It's just too sweet a bank to pass up. These guys live for banks like this.
Not today.
Yeah. Well,
He made it for Scott.
you see what he did? He brought his cue ball up above those balls, so he'd have a chance to run balls if he made it, but he needed to make that bank, and that was not a hard bank.
I think, you know, he felt it was a good time to go for it, you know, because him moving with Scott hasn't been working out.
Scott wants to break those 3 balls right in the middle of the table, and he did it.
Yeah. They didn't really work out too great for him, but
He may have to go up table and shoot the 11 next. I'm not sure if he's cueing over that. Yeah, no, he's okay. His cue stick is next to that 1 ball. Nice inside English there. He got around all those balls. He doesn't want to get to the rail. He's got a little more distance than he would like, but
yeah, he should be okay, although. He should be
I think that 10 ball goes. If he can make this shot and have a shot at the 1, he's in pretty good shape. Boy, he hit that ball with some authority, didn't he?
fine. Oh, yeah. Might bank to 15 if he doesn't want to shoot the 1. Yeah, he's going for the 1.
He shoot the 1.
Yep.
He's going to come around,
2-4.
probably go, up above that 2 and 4 ball.
Oh, wow.
Well,
He
that's
still
not
made
what
the
he
ball.
wanted to do, but I think he can bank the 15 here. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't bank. Yeah, he's got to just shoot the 6 ball away then.
Yeah, play it safe, you know.
Yeah.
I think there might be.
Well, in the blink of an eye, Scott ran 5 balls. Well, that one mistake by Louie allowed Scott to take the lead here, 5-2.
Counts 5-2.
Yeah, he turned that game around just like that.
Yeah. One mistake, you know.
This is not good here, I'll tell you. He broke those balls out. Scott's got the perfect angle on the 6 to come across for the 11 and the 12 ball. Somebody's moving there. Somebody's moving there. He's sharp.
Yeah, it's just people walking through and, you know,
Yeah.
around, and
They're not
just
paying
waiting for
attention.
everybody to go.
Scott knows that he can get these last 3 balls here. That's probably good enough. He can roll down to the end rail and come back up around the 12 ball. That'll work. That will work. The score is 4-0. How long have we been playing?
1 hour.
Oh my God.
1 hour into it. Unbelievable, huh? Oh, we're moving along pretty quick.
And I was saying this could be a 3-hour match. Yeah, what do I know? They're asking Lenny if you can post the bracket link. I don't know.
No, we don't. I don't have it handy.
Louie said something to Scott and made him laugh. Probably something to the effect of, I got you where I want you now.
Yeah.
Louis says he's drawing a line in the sand right here, Freezer. He's drawing a line in the sand. That's as far as you go, pal.
Yeah, Louie said, no more free games. No more free games. You're on your own, Scott.
Well, Louie's got a shot. Bank on the 2. I mean, a straight-in shot on the 2.
Can he see that 5 ball? I guess not.
No, he's got the 2 ball,
Yeah.
and he'll bump up into probably the 14.
No, he's looking at the 5. He's looking at that 5. Look at this bridge. Look at this bridge.
Yeah.
Way up in the air.
It hit real accurate. Nice shot.
No less than Lou Butera once said to me, he said, pool is a game of stances and bridges. You know, you read these instructional books and they have you believe there's one correct way to stand and one correct way to bridge, but
Yeah.
when you actually play pool, you have to stand in many different positions, lean across the table, stretch way out, make bridges over balls.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. Got himself a couple balls, but this is how the last game looked at the beginning.
2-0. Favor of Louie. For being down 4-0 on the match.
This is a kick bank, and it didn't work. And it didn't work.
What does Louie do here?
Well, he wants to probably go rail first off the side rail, come across the top of the 2, have the cue ball slide along the bottom rail. Ideally, boy, the beauty would be if he come up and hit that 3 ball and leave him a shot at the 13, but I'm looking for him to hit it off the side rail. Yeah, that worked. That worked. He got into that pack. Now he can shoot the 13, glance off those balls, use right English, and go around the 8. Follow me? Kind of like, oh,
Wow.
he forgot one thing. He forgot to make the ball. He did what he wanted to do, but he didn't get around the ball. You notice he not only missed the ball, he missed position too.
And he's confused at what happened there. He's like, can't believe that he missed that, you know?
Well, this is a golden opportunity for Scott. I don't know what kind of shot he's got. I mean, the balls all look clustered up, but he's got the advantage here. Now he's looking at that 8 ball.
I like shooting the 15 ball there into those 2 balls, the 3 and the 13.
And stick the cue ball on the 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Nothing wrong with
His
that.
movement.
Lenny, you're a good one-pocket player. You're thinking right,
I'm good
man.
from here.
You play the way I do. Just keep playing safe, man. That's what he's looking at. He's looking at what can he do with that 15 ball. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't looked at the 8 ball. He hasn't even considered that. Tell you what, that shot worked.
Yeah.
That shot worked real good. He put the 3 ball close to his hole, got everything spread out. All those balls will now go in his pocket. There's 7 balls right there, Lenny.
Oh, yeah. They're all sitting there pretty good for him.
Here's a situation where Louie is leading this game 3-0, and he's behind.
Yeah,
He's definitely the underdog from here.
He's the underdog, for sure.
I mean, he could bank the 8 ball, but it's not going to do him any good.
No.
Looks like he's going to try and slide off the 13 ball and maybe go under the 3.
Don't want to scratch off.
Yeah, you got to be careful here.
He almost did, but it worked out.
He pulled it off. He pulled it off.
Scott's got an easy out here to maybe hit the 10.
Yeah, Louie's not out of the woods yet.
No.
He's going to be behind balls again.
He wanted to get him on that 13, but
Yeah, that's what he wanted. If he laid him on the 13, he would have been dead.
he didn't want to put too much right where sometimes you spin up and sell out. So.
Right. He didn't want to get above the
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Three ball and let the cue ball slide to the side rail. Let's see.
I'm
I'm
wondering
not
if-
sure what he's got in mind here. He played the safe off the 15, which is pretty well executed. The good thing he did is he clustered those balls
I
before
thought
they were all out in the
yeah.
open.
Before he shot that, it almost looked like the 3-6 was headed towards Louie. Because the 11 doesn't go past, but the 12 could if he goes too far. There he goes.
Can he shoot that 12? Can you see it?
Yeah, it looks like he can.
Well, it's a
But
blood test. It's like
well,
one of those shots where you got to make it. He may end up shooting this 12 ball. If he misses it, he'll probably lose the match right here.
Yeah.
Does he want to take that shot? Does he want to put the whole match on the line?
But I mean, he could bank the 3 and try to run his cue ball down, but you know, that's another shot. But I think he's going to probably just shoot the 12 ball. I don't know if he could draw straight back and get on the 11. But
Well, that's what he's thinking about. Now he decided to shoot the 3 ball.
Yeah, 3 ball and down with the cue ball.
He didn't want to risk the whole match there.
No, I don't blame him.
Well, Scott's taking his time getting out of the chair. He wants to bank that 3 ball, but he's a little worried about the 1. Now he's going to shoot the 1. In rail, kick at it. Tell you what, he hit it pretty good. He hit it pretty good.
He left him the 13 ball. And he's going to shoot here, I think.
Yeah, Louie's got to shoot this ball. And he's got a good angle. We can shoot this and get behind balls. Louie knows he has an opportunity right now to win this game.
Yeah.
If he can make this first ball, the 13, and get position.
Do or die shot. A nice shot.
He'll take that.
Yeah.
He'll take that. He knew if he stopped over on that side of the table, he'd be fine.
Now, do you shoot the 9 or the 4 here?
No, I think he's going to shoot the 4 and come back across.
4 the 9, so you get a better angle and you can keep getting behind those balls. Nice shot.
I got a feeling Louie's going to win this game.
He got on the 7.
Yes.
That's even better.
And everything goes here. All these, he can play from the 7, he can get behind the 5, the 3 ball. If he gets high, he can shoot the 3. He only needs 3 balls.
Yeah.
I like his. He's just going to roll and tap this 12 ball. Yeah, just like that.
Scott should just rack him and break him.
Well, if the 1 ball goes, he's looking at it like these balls don't go. I mean, I can't understand why he's taking so long if any of these balls go. He's going to bank the 6 ball for the game. Well, it looks like he's going to avoid the shutout.
Yep. Nice
Score
nice
is
there.
4-1.
Nice out. It looks like they're gonna. Are they gonna take a break?
I don't think so.
No, I guess he's ready to go.
Denny, Lenny, and Jay for a buttload of cash. Great. Who's putting up the money?
Yeah, that's what I said. You guys posted for both of us.
We'll play hard, man. Somebody put up $1,000.
Yeah,
I'll play him a winner take all, man. Huh? Hey, Tommy, nice to see you, buddy. Decent little break shot there.
Yeah, not too bad. Take that every time.
Listen, I already played my match this year, you guys. I played Joey A. I donated $500 to him.
Yeah.
You know Joey A. from if you ever see my
sporty player.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
I actually played pretty good. I had a chance. It was
Yeah.
I had a good chance in the game to make it 3-3, and I messed up and cost me the match.
Nice shot there. Look at this. Hit it real good. But Scott's got a bank here on the 11 ball
Yeah.
into the 3. Let's see.
He's taking a good look at this one.
Yeah.
Scott's not too happy. He lost the game. He doesn't want to let this match get close. He needs to win this game because if he loses this game, then Louie's breaking.
Yeah.
It's okay. He banked the ball good.
Louie gonna? What is he gonna do here? I mean, this is no fun. going to kick behind it, or he's banking the 13 into the 6-1. And it doesn't go. It just sits there.
Well, he needed to make that ball.
Yeah, oh yeah. If he made it, he's total control from there.
Now,
Scott's going to get some bonus.
He's got a chance here. If he can find a way to get behind those 3 balls you see out in the open.
Yeah.
This position's a little tricky here. He did a real smart thing there. He didn't get the cue ball too close to those balls. Now, he shoots this shot real good, this inside English shot. He's going to spin around above those balls. Oh, no, he decided to grab this one while he can. Now he's got to put a little stroke on this ball, Lenny.
Oh, yeah. Stroke with a little bit of inside English, right?
Yeah, he's
It's a
going to
spin.
like high left English, just like.
Yeah. Oh, and that makes it a difficult
That's the problem with that shot. That's the problem with that shot. You got to make the ball.
Yeah.
If he makes that ball, he wins the game. If he misses the ball, he probably loses the game.
Because there's 4 just sitting there, ready for the taking.
Serious mistake right there, man. You got it. That's a good lesson to you guys out there watching. You make sure you make the ball first. Position comes second. It was just what Scott got focused on playing position, and he forgot to make the ball.
This thing, hitting balls like that with inside English is not always an easy shot.
Yeah, it changes everything.
Yeah.
You know what happens, Lenny, a lot of times on a shot like that? Players, even good players, they try to accommodate for the English. And you know what? Where you strike that object ball does not change that
Not at
much.
speed.
No,
Not at
no,
speed.
yeah, exactly. You still got to aim directly at the pocket.
Yeah.
And
if
guys
you're
will try to
slow roll, if you're slow hitting it,
That's
it's a little
different.
different.
Yeah.
If it was a stroke on it, it's the same aiming point on the ball.
Yeah, same aiming point.
Yeah.
He allowed Louie to get a whole bunch of balls here.
It looks like it's going to be 4-2 ball count for Louie. I don't know if he's going to draw back and get on this bank shot. Yeah, he came back a little far. A lot far. Dang. So you writing another book or something?
Yeah, I'm finishing up on this, my second book.
All right.
Hopefully it'll be out the end of this year, beginning of next year.
That's wonderful. Oh, wow. Did he make it? No. And he might lose the game here.
Yeah, the problem with shooting that shot is if you miss it, you give up a shot.
He's gonna he's gonna lose the match here. I don't see Scott not getting out.
If Scott's got a perfect angle to get around these balls, I don't think he's going to miss another one like he did the last time.
I don't think so.
Here, basically 5 balls out in the open. That first one plus these 4. This is, what do they say, like sitting ducks?
Yeah.
And after he makes these last 2, he'll only need 1 ball. That's 6. This will be 7. This will be 7.
Got the angle.
And he's got an angle. He can go up above the 10 or the 9, either one. And he got up there.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot this 9 ball. I'll tell you what, for all the cheese, I pretty much like Scott Frost here.
Yeah. Wow.
How long was it? An hour and 15 minutes?
Yeah, just under an hour and 20 minutes.
Hour and 20 minutes?
Pretty quick. So what's this new title of your book going to be?
Well,
Did you
I like my
decide?
last title, so I'm going to call it.
Okay, let's hear it from Louie Ulrich from San Diego, second place.
My editor and cover guy wanted to call it Pool Wars 2.
Louie.
Yeah.
We're doing a little celebrating here.
Yeah.
But I want to call it More Pool Wars.
First place, this guy's been around people in Arizona for 10 years. The only thing we got to show for it is that we play a lot better one pocket now.
Yes.
Scott Frost, 34
Scott has
first
improved
place.
the ability of the one pocket players in
Oh,
Phoenix.
yeah, for sure. And all
Thanks
over.
everybody who came out
We
this
sold.
weekend to watch, play, support, everybody who traveled a long way. Mark Vick,
It's great to have a champion player in your area because just by watching him, you get better.
all the Tucson players.
Lenny, listen, it was a real pleasure.
Oh yeah, thank you for sitting in, and
Thanks for
thanks
everybody
for showing
coming
up to the tournament.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank
supporting
you.
it. You know, appreciate it.
Thank you, Lenny, for streaming this. It's always good to see this great tournament.
Who won the spot?
The spot.
The spot. The
Oh, they haven't done the
Oh,
draw yet.
yeah, they
they
did.
haven't done
Jose
it yet.
Gonzalez.
Oh, okay,
He won
good.
it. Jose Gonzalez.
oh, great.
Yeah, he won it. Nice job. All right, buddy. Yeah.
Awesome. It's nice to have a free shot.
He said he might pick it up in a little
Thanks,
bit, but I doubt it.
All right, cool. Sounds good, man.
Oh, man. Well, as predicted,
Yeah, right?
I said the first thing, I said, Scott's got to be the favorite to win this
Yeah,
tournament.
for sure. The only people we had to worry about were Parika and Ulrich.
And Gus.
Yeah.
When I came back today and there's 8 players left, I said, Scott's even money. Even on the loser side.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, I went swimming and came back and they were already underway.
Yeah.
I was going to, since they're going to 5, I was going to take Louie in 2 games out of 5. It wouldn't work.
Yeah.
No, I know it would have, but I would have taken it.
Yeah.
That would have been
I wouldn't. That's probably the right spot. You might have got the best.
Yeah, or gave 3-2 on the money or something. I don't think he wouldn't have got 2-1. He probably got 3-2. You know, probably would have got 3-2 on the money. Money odds, no. Yeah, you want the games, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
you know, Louie could have taken the pressure out of it. He had made mistakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he had opportunities.
Yeah,
Didn't really capitalize. Yeah.
I'm not saying he would have won necessarily, but he should have won another game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For the second, or let's see live baseball. Baseball game?
Does it take for you to set up?
I mean,
Does it pencil out like between your
no. I mean, no, not at all. I mean, it costs me money to do it. Yeah. I mean, I don't do pay-per-view. I've done it free for about 5 years. So, I mean, to be honest with you, it's just I love the game, and you know, but I devoted a lot more of my time to this than you know what I mean. It's that I would always like to, you know, because it's not just being here for 20, 30 hours of streaming. It's the promotion of it. There's hours involved, setting up, driving. It's pretty time consuming. Yeah, behind the scenes, just little stuff, you know, just posting all over the internet and stuff and putting brackets and you know.
hopefully you get some sales of the DVDs and stuff.
Yeah, we sold probably about. I think me and Scott have sold about 1,000 copies of Power One Pocket. That's phenomenal for a One Pocket. Yeah, for a One Pocket DVD. No, actually, it's probably one of the. Even Jay said it's probably one of the best-selling full DVDs that's ever been made because they don't really sell, you know, 1,000 copies. You know? I mean, it's a lot, especially One Pocket. Geez, you know, you wouldn't expect it, but One Pocket's so popular. It's more popular now than it's ever been. You know? It's more popular than Street Pool.
Oh yeah, straight bulls like
Straight bulls, yeah. But, you know, back in the 60s, if you said, hey, One Pocket's going to be more popular than Straight Bull, they're like, you're crazy. Because Straight Bull was, you know.
Yeah, where I
pretty
came
good.
from, it was popular. I was playing One Pocket in the mid '70s.
Yeah.
Early '70s is when I started learning. You know, when I was a teenager, and because that in Detroit, it was a popular game already. You know,
Yeah, Detroit, yeah. I mean,
Southerners.
well, I know in New York, One Pocket wasn't really.
Well, that's
I mean,
straight bull.
It's Straight Bull, yeah. Where I live in New York, there's a lot of people play Straight Bull and 9-ball. I mean, there were some One Pocket players, but
And I
not
never
really
saw
strong.
thankful action.
Yeah.
Never,
No.
ever.
that same way.
You know,
I mean,
it was,
yeah, there was nobody who really played One Pocket or Banks.
there was bar table action. You know, I played on a bar league with good guys. And there was Forest Park, you know, there were places you could go around town. There was always guys at different levels that
Yeah.
gamble.
It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I heard the action used to be better
Yeah, well,
years
there were
back.
few-
I was never in the pool.
Well, there
then.
were fewer opportunities. First of all, a couple of things. Number one, people didn't carry an ATM card.
Yeah.
They cashed their check.
Cash money.
And they had money. In Detroit, there was full employment in auto
Yeah.
companies from like, I mean, until the, you know, later 70s, mid-70s or so.
Yeah.
If you wanted a job, there was a job. And then there were no lotteries, okay? No Indian casinos. There was just the racetrack and, you know, numbers. People would play, they were the lottery. There were the gangsters, the mafia, used to book the numbers. They would put out a daily number. People would like try to hit a number.